relocation package. Simply what that means is 75% of the folks moving into our great state come through our office to find a home. What I would like to do is expose your property to them, along with the buyers, other buyers I have looking to move into your area. Again, I just want to go over a quick 15-minute plan just to show you how I would do that. And would you have 10, 15 minutes either tonight or tomorrow?
So sorry, I'm a little bit confused. So do you have a buyer, or you're just wanting to sell my house?
Yeah, again, I've got multiple buyers, but here's the deal. The buyers, they're looking for great homes. They're looking for inventory. In Utah, where our inventory is super low right now, your home's beautiful. All I'm asking is if you want to get together 10, 15 minutes, I'll show you exactly how I'll sell your home and net you more money. Fair enough?
Right. Well, I think we're just going to try to sell it on our own. I mean, my husband and I have sold a home before.
Yeah.
We're trying to save the commission, and I don't want to pay the 6% or whatever it is that you guys charge.
Yeah.
But I'm more than willing to pay an agent that brings in a buyer.
Completely understandable. So it's really about you wanting to sell the home on your own so that you guys net more money, correct?
Right.
And that's fascinating and interesting, Amaria. Can I share with you, there's one thing we know, when for sale by owners do sell their home on their own, they're actually tentatively selling 12 to 18% less. That's part of what I want to go over with you tonight. But on top of that, I want to show you some techniques and strategies I use to put more money in my client's pocket. Now, here's the worst case scenario, Amaria. We get together, we meet 10 to 15 minutes, depending on how many questions you have. Worst case scenario, you've exposed your property to a top agent that sells a ton of homes. Fair enough?
Okay, yeah. We're willing to get some arguments.
Yeah, really good. There's two things that I want to maybe talk about and explore. First off, repeat and confirm just a little more.
Okay.
The other one would be when you went into, when she says, well, I got an offer, but nothing in writing yet. Well, that's good for me. Here's what I'm thinking.
Okay.
When you said that, it was almost condescending, or not condescending, it's not really even that. It's like, haha, you're not successful. Good for me, I'm ready to come in. It edged on that. I don't think it's that, but it edges on that.
What if I were to make this simple tweak? Because what I was trying to accomplish was like, oh, great, then my buyers are still in the right. My buyers.
Yeah, okay, and if that's the intent, so remember.
That was. So
okay.
How do I twist that?
Okay, good question. What were you feeling when he said that? What were you thinking is what I want to explore. Because see, my feeling on it.
Well, he said good for you. I was like, okay, so
he said
he is gonna bring a buyer. So then I was like, wait, are you looking to list my house, or do you have a buyer?
Well, and that's not the part I'm talking about. The part I'm talking about is when he said it hadn't sold yet, or they hadn't brought it. He said, well, that's good for me. I know his intent now based on what he said, but here's where my mind, and that was the caution. Well, good for me. My mind went, oh, because you think you're gonna list it. That's exactly where my mind went. Now, here's what I don't know. Is it because I'm a realtor exploring it from there, or is it? I just think we can't.
But that's a gray area, and we don't want to do that.
That's it.
So if I'm going to pitch something like that, next time I will.
So I got a chance still.
Okay, so my buyer still got an opportunity to get in.
My buyer still has an opportunity, because sometimes we can. It's interesting how I got that out of that, because I went, ouch.
Yeah.
My feeling went, ouch, and I retracted a little bit because I really liked where it was going, and I felt like, ouch.
Let me finish talking.
Yes.
I'll let you.
Good point.
See, I even looked up,
because
and I thought because I was a lot slower.
Well, I think it's because you know what I'm going to say.
Yeah.
Sean was just like jumping to.
He wants to jump to it.
Yeah.
So he can anticipate where you're going, and that's why he's doing that. Very interesting. Very good point. I do the same thing.
Yeah.
And it's
the drivers.
It is. It's like, hey, I know where I'm going. And here's why. You almost can see the end.
Yeah.
And so you want to hurry and get through the dance and be done. Does that make sense? So we've got to learn to be really patient, and tone is really good.
Yeah.
Downswing is really good. And those things are just like really powerful just brushing up on a few things, and it's really good.
Yeah.
Okay, what are you doing?
Well,
That's
but he is going to my ass. It's okay. I don't know.
You'll be fine.
All right, ring ring.
Hello.
Hi, is this Aaron?
This is.
Hi, Aaron. This is Mario with Century 21. I'm calling about your home for sale. For sale, is it still available?
It is.
Fantastic. Fucking hell. It's too early for that.
Church, how are we gonna say that?
Because it's too early and I'm like shaky. I don't know why.
Really? Look,
It's every time we start.
here, look, you get in your head way too much. You gotta realize, look, this is like running.
Uh-huh.
You jump up, put your shoes on, and you're ready to go.
Okay.
You're occasionally going to stumble.
What were
Okay.
you going into? What were you about?
Yeah, what was your mindset? Was it intimidating, or was it just like because you were doing it? Where's your mind at?
You role play with me all the time. There's no way.
I know. I think I was just like, wait, what word do I go after this?
Just
What
rusty.
the hell? Yeah.
Jump
Okay,
back
let's
in
go
it.
in.
Okay, get your mind right real quick and switch moves.
Hold on.
Show
Fight. Showtime. That's why an action word or an action is so important, because it brings the emotion together, and it may be a pinch of a finger
Okay.
or a wrist.
You know what
or
it is for me?
What's that?
Standing and just
Pacing.
Yeah.
I can see that.
Wow. Look at from my jacket.
I know I was gonna tell you,
Like,
but I was gonna role play first.
That's fine. Okay, ring ring.
Hello.
Hi, is this Aaron?
This is.
Hi, Aaron. This is Mario with Century 21. I'm calling about your home for sale. For sale, is it still available?
Yeah, it's.
Oh, great! It's a beautiful property. Share with me. Why are you selling?
Just moving.
You're just moving.
Yep.
Well, that's great. So ideally, how soon do you need to move?
Well, we'd like to have it sold in the next month or two.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Yeah.
So a month or two. So what are you doing to market your property?
Putting it on KSL and some other websites. Do you have buyers or anything you want to bring?
You know, Aaron, I actually work with a ton of buyers. That's a great question. Our company owns the largest relocation team, and I'd like to expose your home to these buyers coming out of state. That's the very reason I called you today. I've got a quick question for you. Do you have a second? I'm very rusty. I'm sorry.
I would.
Be looking.
Don't try to say what I just said, because
Well,
Yeah,
I'm not. I was just.
here's
what
the
did you
thing,
say?
because what you gotta do, if you're gonna pull something off like that, the down pitch and the up pitch.
Uh-huh.
So when I ask you, okay, so do you have a buyer? You know what? I've actually got a couple buyers looking to
There you
move into
go.
that area.
Perfect.
Not only that, and then you don't. It's almost like plus this here. I really don't know what's gonna pan out, but let's sit down and let's explore options.
Here's what he's doing. He's talking to you like a friend. How many times do you guys hear me say that?
Mm-hmm.
I know.
Okay, you got to make it natural. Like, hey, how's it going? You know, yeah, I got lots of buyers. I'm not sure which one will fit, but you know
Yeah.
what? We would like to expose it to every buyer in the marketplace. Wouldn't you agree?
Who was that lady we went and sat down and did a listing presentation with last week? Where they didn't end up even saying anything. It was your personal friend, and now her mom does want to sell. We're gonna go.
Oh yeah.
Okay,
yeah,
what
yeah.
was her name? Little daughter.
Clearlease.
Get in that mindset.
Okay, imagine you're talking to Clearlease and you literally are trying to explore and rack your brain for the best options.
Okay.
Very good.
Okay. Ring ring.
Hello,
Hi, is this Aaron?
this is.
Hi, Aaron. This is Mario with Century 21. I'm calling about your home for sale. Do you have a couple of minutes?
I do.
Oh, great. Can you share with me a little bit about why you're selling the property and how soon you're... No, can you share with me a little bit about why you're selling the property?
Just looking to move across the valley, get it over into Harriman. Kind of just tired of Holiday. I want some more land.
Oh, wow. Good for you. So down to Harriman. And how soon do you need to be down in Harriman?
No rush, but I would like to be there in a couple months. There is a corner lot I would like to get my hands on.
Oh, that's wonderful. So the corner lot, you're wanting to move into Harriman, and you've got some time on your hands.
Yeah.
So, Aaron, if I could get you with the market rule there, plus what we need to market the property, therefore you have absolutely nothing to lose, but everything to gain. Is that something you'd be open to exploring?
I would. Yeah.
Absolutely. Well, would tonight at 5 p.m. work for you?
What would we do?
Well, I'm just going to share some marketing techniques and strategies that I've got that I use to help my clients get their homes sold.
Boom. Okay, if you're gonna go into something like that, I want to show you some marketing techniques and some pricing strategies I use to get my clients
Very good.
sold in a timely manner and help them net the most amount of money.
Okay, so I would like to sit down with you for about 15 to 20 minutes, help and share my marketing techniques and strategies that will put more money in your pocket and get the home sold very quickly.
Along with selling the home.
Along with selling the home a lot faster.
Fair enough.
Fair enough?
Sounds good.
Perfect. So a couple things. When you said, well, and he said, yeah, absolutely. Change that up just a little bit because that almost doesn't feel right. It's not like it's bad, but it's just, remember, we're talking NLP, neuro-linguistic programming, and when the way that feels on the brain to me was almost condescending.
Okay.
Big says, like, of course, you idiot. But it was like, oh, fantastic, or cool, or whatever you're going to use. Being excited about it, but agreeing with him, oh, that's awesome, thank you, and validation. So those are important little teeny tweaks that when you're doing this, if you understand and kind of listen to what's going on, you can really focus in on it.
Agreed.
So you guys go back and watch yourself on YouTube, listen to those little things.
Okay.
It'll make a massive difference. Make sense?
Yep. And here's the only thing: if you want to take it to another level, because I always tell you, get them talking a bunch, because they're going to give you everything you need to close them, to hard close them, instead of going straight into the if I get you, because that was good. But again, if you want to take it to another level, hey, so I know lots are going quick over there in Harriman. I've sold plenty of homes over there. I would hate for you to lose this corner lot.
Urgency.
So you're using what he's already. So look, if I were to get you what the market would bear, plus what we need, and then just keep going into it.
Very good.
I got it.
Brendan, what are you going to do, buddy?
Something I do every day.
Okay.
Call
That's first. Who's gonna do it?
Amaria.
Should be Amaria.
Amaria.
Yes.
Hey,
What are you doing?
Call capture.
Call capture? Okay.
Ring.
Hello,
Hey, is this Amaria?
this is Maria.
Hi, Amaria. My name's Brendan with Century 21. How's it going today?
Oh, good. Good. What can I do for you?
Yeah, I'm glad you're good. I was just calling because you hit my site, viewhomesutah.com, and we're looking at some homes in Sandy. And I was wondering if you had some time this week to go look at them.
Oh, I think we're not serious. I mean, I was just browsing the website, nothing serious.
Right. Okay. Most people, I mean, aren't looking to buy it super soon, aren't too serious, and it's a great tool to do to, just look like you were doing. What made you want to start looking on the website?
Well, it's just the neighborhood that I'm living in. I'm not a big fan of, but I mean, I've got such a great payment for my house, but I don't know if I would want to make that move.
Okay. Where are you living right now?
Sandy.
In Sandy?
Uh-huh.
Okay, and then you were wanting to move to just a nicer part of Sandy?
Yes.
Okay,
A little
well,
more south.
you said you weren't really liking your living situation other than the low price. What else about your situation aren't you liking?
I mean, it would be nice to have an extra bedroom. I've got 3 kids and 2 bedrooms.
Okay, an extra
Just
bedroom?
getting to an age where, yeah, it would be nice to. But I mean, again, we're not that serious about looking. If anything, we're thinking about moving next summer.
Okay,
So,
and what's your reasoning behind that?
reasoning behind
Moving next summer instead of right now?
still
Is that
using
bad?
it.
Yeah,
What's
that's right.
What's important to you about waiting until next
Yeah.
summer?
What's
Yeah,
important?
there you go.
What's important to you about waiting?
I still think that you're skipping the pain.
You are, and that's
So you have 2 kids right now that are sharing a bedroom. How old are they? How difficult is it for them to share that?
it's going to exactly where you're because he's really just avoiding the pain.
What is his personality?
Is he
It
not
seems
able?
analytical.
What's the C? He's a high. He's a
I'm like a
99 C.
99C.
Yeah.
What's
Wow.
a C?
What
It's
is it?
analytical.
Analytical.
Okay, I knew it.
Okay.
Knew it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, try not
Because he
to
don't care about
avoid.
anybody's feelings.
You don't try not to avoid the pain. You got to be looking for the breadcrumbs. When I say breadcrumbs, it's the kids, it's the thing, and right away, I'd be asking also, would you need to sell the home you're in order to buy?
Yes.
I would start going there, give the reasons why. I start drilling deeper and analyzing why is she even on there looking? What is the pain?
And I don't know how good of this question is, but when I've been able to get stuff like that out of them, like, oh, well, we need to sell our house. So if we were to find a great deal on a home in the next 30
Value.
days,
Going to value statements, right?
what would that look like for you? Would you be able to get into?
So back up, get into the pain a little bit, and then find out, and then ask the questions about the house, and then go from there about setting appointments.
Okay. So you have 3 kids, and they're sharing a room, you said?
Yeah, I mean, they're just getting a little too old. And
Okay.
just, they just want their own bedroom.
And they just want their own bedroom. Are they
Go on.
about the kids
Huh?
or about other stuff?
Dude, you should
That's the question.
totally just try to you need to do what he did with us one time. Try to over animate how much you care and
Yes.
see if that's right where you need to be, because your type of personality, you're gonna think you're overselling it and you're gonna be killing it.
Yeah, because here's why. I mean, we lose the connection through the phone. So over animating really lets them see that you care. And it's gonna be really, really weird.
Yeah.
But once you actually separate it and do it, I mean, we even called times in different rooms and different things, and even turned out the lights. We had no body language, and it's way, way different.
Yeah.
But the way it comes through is you really care, and know that people don't care how much you know till they know how much you care.
Right.
Wow, so they're all sharing rooms. Man, that must be terrible for them, or that must be tough.
I can't imagine.
I can't
Because
imagine
I
that.
have connection with you.
Yeah.
It's very difficult because of your personality type.
But you catch
She
what he
literally
said?
hates you right now, dude. She can't stand talking.
Yeah.
It's like, when do I get off the phone? And that's okay, but because remember, it's being versatile. It's being what they need you to be.
Yeah.
And it's going to seem really goofy for you, but when you see the pain, follow that. Holy cow, I know. But remember, talk to him like you're talking to a fan. Wow, Maria, that must be pretty difficult at times, being able to deal with that with your kids. Totally get it. I slept in a bedroom with 4 brothers, or whatever the case may be. I mean, put some emotion into it.
Right.
I know. Look, this is like acting 101.
Not
Yeah.
oversell.
I'll tell you what, some people
Like
actually hire.
Hollywood Brennan.
Yeah,
Hollywood
look, Hollywood
Brennan.
Brennan. Look, some people have even gone to acting school for these very reasons.
Yeah.
Same thing.
Yeah.
They're learning scripts,
Yeah.
right? And the better that actor can do the script, the more money they make in Hollywood. This is no different. So go to the thing.
right.
Start
We're
out,
selling.
yeah, with
Okay.
The
kids.
kids.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just got
Use your
a,
hands, man.
All right.
Use your whole
I'm gonna
body.
try.
That's right.
I'm gonna try.
There you go.
Yes.
I'm just gonna
Good
try.
point.
All
so
right.
I've got 3 kids. Two of them, I mean, they're sharing the bedroom. And I just need an extra bedroom.
Oh, that must be terrible. How's that?
Yes.
That must be terrible. I actually grew up. I have 7. I'm one of 7 kids, and I'll tell you what. As soon as my family moved into a house where I got my own room, I was so much happier.
You're not even monotone anymore.
That's amazing,
personality.
Right?
Holy
Look at the
shit.
shift. You know why? NLP.
Yeah.
He emotionally connected with what he's saying, and he sounded natural, didn't he?
And I swear your voice sounded friendly.
Yes.
I swear.
See, I don't notice a difference at all. That's my
But
problem.
Yeah,
isn't it
but
fascinating?
we
We
do.
do.
Buyers.
So go there, because that's like, hey, totally, I get it. It's like, okay, now friends are talking.
Right.
And if you ever feel like empathy, try just squinting your eyebrows and looking down like, oh my god, like, oh my gosh. It is
Yeah,
so
exactly. Okay,
Okay.
rock from there. Perfect.
So tell me more about what's not working for you.
Just the bedrooms, and I do want a little bit better area for my kids.
Okay, more obviously space for the kids to grow up in and have fun in.
So
Personalize it.
I did.
Personalize it. Yeah.
Yeah, personalize it. Yeah.
Look, he said, look, you sound like an awesome mom. Honestly, you do. And it sounds like you
Yeah,
want the best
right
for your kids. What would it mean for you to be in a better area?
All right.
There you go.
Yeah, it just sounds like you want to give your kids a better life.
If you don't, and if
Whatever.
you don't know where else to go, what else would you look for in the next town? Get it all out. Is there anything else? Is there
Yes.
anything else? So how soon? And then just keep moving
There you
on.
go. Keep going.
So
You're doing great.
tell me more about what's not working for you.
Share with me.
Share with me more about. That's right. Don't say tell. Share with me more about what's not working for you.
This is just a 1 floor, and I would love to have at least a basement and upstairs. I mean, I'm sick and tired of this 1 floor. And if I could really, honestly, if I could really find the house that I want, I would convince my husband.
Okay, well that's awesome. What if I found the exact house that you want, more space, an extra bedroom for your kids, and
Pause.
that
Right
price
there.
range?
Oh, you know what? Bro, it's like
There
I
you
found
go.
some
I
gold.
have a home.
Oh, guess what? You know what? I've seen a couple homes just like that. Be excited. God, would you have time maybe tonight to actually just go poke your head in and take a peek? Let's go take a peek at it. Do you see the difference? That's, gold. Woo! She said if I found the right place, I'd convince my husband to do it. Oh, you know what? I've seen a couple homes. Let me dig into it and see what I can do. I'll call you right back. Would you be available tonight if they're still available?
Even if you don't got a property, because you know what you do if you
Let's
don't have a
go what?
property? Well, you find one, or you tell them, hey, you know what, the one I was actually going to show you is under contract, and it's still, you've got the report, try to get in with them.
Bingo, spot on. I know it's weird, but remember, you're an actor right now, okay? And it's about being happy for them and excited about, you just found something special. Remember, it's acting, you're playing a part. That's going to feel weird.
It does feel weird.
So get to the point where I convinced my husband if I found the right property.
Trump's coming.
Today?
Okay, go.
Yeah, so if I found the right property, I mean,
Trump's coming.
I would
Oh, yeah.
I would convince my husband in a heartbeat.
Wow, well, you know what? I'm looking at 2 homes right now that fit exactly what you described to me. You got that extra space and that extra bedroom. If I get them set up, would you have time to go peek your head in tonight?
Back up, rewind that. I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention. I didn't feel it, so I missed it. She said, if I could find the right home right now, I'd convince my husband to pick up there and let me see him respond.
Yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead and say it.
So, I mean, if I found that house today, I would convince my husband we'd be out of this hole that we're living in.
Well, great. I'm looking at 2 homes right now that fit exactly what you were looking for, what you were describing to me. Would you have some time to just go in and peek your head in tonight?
I can't tonight.
Okay, stop. Okay, that's again. Remember what I said. Oh, you know what, Amaria? I've seen a couple homes like that on the MLS that have fit just what you're talking about. Would you be able to go tonight and take a peek at them if they're still available? More animation like you just discovered. Oh, you know what? I've just seen 2 homes just like that on the MLS. Would you have time tonight if they're still available? And let her respond. Remember,
Jeez, all right.
I know, it's crazy, it's weird. I know, it's weird, huh? So, Hollywood. Okay, say it again. If my husband would.
If I found the right home tonight, I would definitely convince my husband.
Oh my gosh! Look, well, I'm looking at 2 homes right now that fit exactly what you described to me. Would you have some time tonight, like you said, to go peek in with your husband?
I mean, I would have to be before dinner, so around 4.
All right, let's go at 4 then.
Perfect.
I like that, take a quick peek.
Yes,
This isn't-
take a quick
Let's take a
peek.
quick peek.
Yes.
Ain't
quick
nothing but a
peek.
chicken wing.
Yeah. It's an appetizer, right? Did you guys feel the difference?
Yeah.
On that last one? That was really good, man. Good job.
Only the 20th. Okay, guys, don't get excited. I know I got a hole in the back. Okay.
Uh-oh.
Today.
Uh-oh.
So everybody take it. Okay.
We weren't planning on looking at your end anyway.
Now I can't do anything else.
Brandon,
Hey,
don't be tough on me. Don't be.
what are you doing?
I'm gonna do a fist bump.
Okay, perfect.
Be tough. Yeah, don't be a girl.
Yeah, don't be a girl.
Yeah, girl. Excuse me?
A little bit.
I mean, that's all right.
All right, ring.
Hello.
Hello, I'm calling about the home for sale. Is this homeowner?
Yeah.
Hey, this is Brett Belknap with Central 21. How are you doing today?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Doing well. Thanks for asking. Hey, I had a quick question for you. If I could get you with Market with Bear, plus cover my cost for marketing, therefore you had nothing to lose and absolutely everything to gain, would you be interested in hearing about that?
You know, I would, but you're like the 5th person that said that to me.
Okay, well, I apologize about the other people that called you, but it sounds like you're interested in getting the most amount of money out of your house, right?
I mean, obviously, yeah.
Great. So when's a good time that we can meet? Afternoons or evenings?
I think I priced it at a good amount where I can get my money.
No, definitely. And it's really more about the process than the price. Wouldn't you agree?
I guess. What do you mean?
Yeah, what I mean is I have proven strategies and techniques to get you top dollar. Not to mention we dominate the out-of-state and international clients. So with controlling 75% of the out-of-state buyers, we almost guarantee to get you more money than any other way. Fair enough?
Look, I'm sure that you can. I mean, you work with some big company, you can probably get my home sold, but I definitely don't want to lose the money that I could save without using an agent. And I honestly think I can sell it myself.
No, I totally understand, and I agree with you. It's really about getting the most amount of money out of the house as possible. But if I could actually sit down and show you how I can save you more money and in less time and totally mitigate your legal responsibility, wouldn't you want to take 20 to 25 minutes to talk about it?
I mean, can you just like explain to me quickly over the phone? I mean, I don't.
Yeah, absolutely. Look, and if what I say makes sense, are you willing to meet with me for 20, 25 minutes?
You know what, if I feel it, sure, why not?
Okay, great. So what I'm going to do is use a target marketing campaign to get you top dollar for the house. What that's going to do is actually create a brand new demand, a buyer that's going to come in that didn't even know if they're in the market. And secondly, we're going to leverage points. Do you know what points are?
No.
Okay, so points are the closing costs that are going to be paid for by the seller. Are you planning on paying that for the buyer?
No. What's the plan on that?
Yeah, a lot of people don't plan on it, but the reality is the buyers don't have that money in the market sometimes, and that's up to 3% of the closing cost of the total purchase of the home. So what we do is we actually leverage the lender so that way you're not paying the closing costs. The buyer's not paying the closing costs, and we're still able to retain that buyer and get you top dollar. So that's going to save you 3% right off the bat.
All right.
How's
What about the other 3%?
Well, let's talk about that when we get together. Fair enough?
All right, fair enough.
Okay, let's talk about real quick. Really good. I mean, here's where I'm going to be crucial with you on this, and it's really difficult because he's an analytic. You went immediately into driver mode into this, so it's really difficult to kind of right out of the chute, and you'll get better and better at it to try to determine what personality he is. And when you have an analytic as he is, you almost have to throw out some kind of test question.
Yeah.
What's the most important thing to you about getting this home sold? You know, and if he starts going into dollars and cents and how that breaks down, you know he's an analytic. If he goes into expressing feelings and about his family, we know he's an amiable. But if he's outright driver, I mean, you immediately went into driver mode. But I think that's kind of your personality too.
Yeah.
So
I wasn't paying attention.
You weren't paying attention to what he was being.
Yeah.
But really good, really good. It just wasn't following what he is. A little more repeat and affirming. But other than that, let me ask: how did you guys? What were you feeling like in that role play?
I feel like you should be real hard on him too because he's got a lot of raw talent. It's all
Yes,
there.
thank you.
You've got corners though.
We need
You're really
to set up.
sharp and rough. It's
Yes.
It's very rough.
Yes, yes.
You're not very.
You guys are
Hollywood bread.
No, you guys are a lot alike in what you're doing. And it was like with him, we really had to shave off the edges because it is raw talent. It's the ability to navigate. But man, you went into solid driver mode.
I wasn't paying attention, actually, to be honest.
Well, and I don't know, part of it could be just because of the relationship you guys have right now. If you were role playing with somebody you don't know very well,
It works so much.
it would be 10 times different.
Mm-hmm.
So, but you got to be really cautious of where you're going with it. So, but that was good. I mean, this is about getting better. It was bad. It's just we've got to start maybe next time what we're going to do is put you with somebody totally different.
Yeah.
Do you want to get up and do one?
That's what we should have done because
Yeah. No. So what are you going to do? Call capture or
No, I'll do we do it,
That's call capture.
that's call capture.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's have you roll back here. Okay.
What is the buyer call?
So it's a website capture.
Okay.
So it's Andy
Make a shot at it.
Schoenfeld.
What do you think?
So it's Andy Schoenfeld if you have his number. You guys typically do, right? Have the name.
Ring.
Oh.
Sean?
Andy Schoenfeld.
Is this Andy?
Yeah.
And this is Abraham with viewhomesutah.com and Century 21 Real Estate. How are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing excellent, man. The reason I'm calling you is because you ended up on my website looking at some properties out here in Sandy and wanted to see what I could do to help you guys out.
I appreciate it. You know, we're just looking. It makes you sign up in order to look at anything online. It seems like so. Yeah, we're just looking. We're not serious about buying a home right now.
All right, just looking right now, right?
Yeah.
Are you guys? Damn, I got stuck over.
Okay, hold on, back real quick. Why don't you coach him through it what I already said?
Okay.
You three should really be role playing together outside of this. Well, you four actually, because you guys are kind of, and this guy back here,
Oh, very good, very good.
extremely, he can take you to a next level, seriously.
Wow, don't let him set the bar too high.
But these guys, because of their raw talent, I think is going to give you a different perspective. Go ahead and coach him with what you were thinking and saying.
All right, so
So
you were,
I'm good. I was just looking online. I wasn't. We're not serious about buying anything.
all right, so you were just looking at, you were just looking online right now. So it seems like you're not. You're mentioning you're not serious right now at the moment, right?
No, no.
Okay, so actually, my reason, the reason I'm calling, it's not because.
Go on, you're fine, man.
Look,